Good mycology morning. It's a Michigan mycology morning here. Let's flip the camera around. Do my morning ritual of just show that sky. A little bit like yesterday. Yesterday actually burned off to be pretty nice, a nice day here. Today hasn't started off just so wonderfully. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cry to the family here for a moment this morning. And Pop's notes for the morning. Good morning, everybody. Flippy, the camel flip. Here we go. Here we go. Gorgeous morning. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, guys. Yes, good morning. A few things to get through this morning, but we'll wait for a couple of people to join us. I'm a little bit flustered this morning, so I'm going to have to catch my rhythm and get myself pumped up again because I woke up in a great mood and things were going great. And you know what? You let one, let's see here. Hold on one sec. 1 second while people are joining. Yep. One moment here. Sorry about this, you guys. Finishing up a text. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry, that was very odd and very rude and weird of me, but I'm going to explain it briefly. I just got in a minor tiff with somebody online, and my brain is telling me to don't go there. And darn if I'm not trying to not go there, but still go there. An explanation. So I put out that on IG yesterday. Good morning, everybody. Walk me through this. Therapist, be my therapist for a moment, okay? I put out that pictures of my water bead tech. Okay, that was pretty cool. Everything about it's really cool. No question about it. It's a pretty cool little deal. You get those water beads from the store. You put water in them, and people use them all over the place for plants. And let's figure out maybe we could use them for the mushroom deal. Okay. Well, this morning I get a text this long from a guy pissed off at me because I'm using water beads and I haven't figured out what their impact to the environment is. He's right. Never once did I stop before I was filling up the water on those water beads, think, when I'm done with this test, I have to get rid of these water beads and figure out what the impact to the environment is. I don't know what that is. I didn't think of it. It wasn't in my consciousness because I'm not Mr. I should be more of a tree hugger than I am, but I'm not. So I didn't think of the impact of these water beads. I got a little tray of them, not a big tray, a little tray. I'm not even sure how much impact I'm going to make on the deal. But the guy comes at me. You're not paying, you're going to blow up the world because you got water beads. I'm like, okay. I didn't think of it. Would you give me a suggestion? This was my reply. Would you give me a suggestion of how to dispose of them in a correct way? I'm open. The reply I get is I should have already known that, and I'm having an impact, and I'm blowing up the world. We want to start a fight. So now, pops, don't forget I'm a Marine. People got to remember this kind pop is the pop that mushrooms taught to be. This guy likes to fight. I like to fight. And I got to stop being a fighter sometimes and be a lover and a kind guy. I'm ready to go to the room with this guy over freaking water beads. Let's stick in the back room, pal. Over water beads. I just told you how crazy you can be. So I reply back. I'm trying to get back to the kindness. Bro, I'm not into echo shaming. People that echo shame someone else, that's your agenda. I get it. I know you have an agenda, and I appreciate, I respect. I have an agenda. My agenda is to make sure people get kind. But I'm not going to shame the next guy into being kind. So there's just sort of an echo shame going on. I wrote back, bro, I'm not into echo shaming, and I'm going to keep my own score. That's my job. Just keep my own score. Don't get in a fight with you. Peace. About as good as I got. Oh, we're not done. We got another fly back at me. Oh. So, wow. I wanted to wake up this morning. I woke up this morning in a great place. I let one dumb text get to me. And this is why I'm sharing it with you guys right now, because I could easily pretend this didn't happen and let's just be Pops with the clown nose on. But these things can get to you. These things, you can let them get to you, and you can take them the wrong way. I think I handled it as, I'm proud of Pops this morning. Pops wanted to go in the room. Pops wanted to step in the back room and let's see which guy comes out, who's going to come out. That's how I normally act. The Pops that I am today says, Pete, you keep your own score, bro. Don't echo shame people. Even if I'm wrong, I'll figure out how to dispose of these things in a correct way, because you got a good point there. I never thought of that. I'm open to figuring out how to get rid of those deals. But we don't need to echo shame each other. We don't need to start fights online in a community situation. We certainly don't need to get engaged back in them. And we simply close the deal by saying, I'm too busy for this. And back to Pop's final story, or what someone else thinks of you is none of your business. I'm still shaking a little bit because I want to walk away from this. What someone thinks of you is none of your business. That's their business. It's in their head. They're living with it. That guy, you know what? I'm sitting here looking out of the corner of my eye. He's fired off 2 more texts to me. 2 more coming at me right now, and I can't go back. I closed it. I said, peace out. And you know what? Part of this creepy corpse wants to go back in there and get, oh, Edward, and I can be smarter than you and give you a little dig and shoot one in. Jeez, what are we doing? Not worth our time, Ariel. So my therapist, thank you guys for walking me through this. I wanted to talk it out because it's inside you. I'm working hard at trying to be a good guy here. I put out an experiment. The world loves the experiment. And here's the stupidest part, Pops. You have 400 likes. 400 people saying, that's damn cool, keep it up. And you got one guy says, hey, what do you do? We're worried about water beads' impact on the community. And I'm worried about the one guy. Stop it, Pops. Get your act together. Okay, let me be your object lesson this morning. We don't need to play those games, and we're not going to block somebody because they do that either. That's censorship. They have a right to their opinion in their business. That's their business. Okay? So it's not an attack on this guy. This is nothing personal. This is why I mentioned all the therapy for me to get it out. But more, it's an object lesson for all of us. We don't have to get in big fights on frickin' IG over stuff that, if you're wrong, I was wrong in the first place. Gosh darn it. I was wrong. I didn't know what I never thought of what am I going to do with the water beads. I thought I was going to throw them in the trash just like I throw everything. So I'll work on that. I'll read up, is there a better way to get rid of water beads? I have a responsibility to that. Especially if I'm going to post it out here and show people use water beads. There might be a bunch of people using them. Pops didn't think of that. But I'm willing to be taught. But don't attack me. Don't beat me up. Okay. We good? We're good. Thanks for letting me walk through that. Okay? I don't know, Ree. I have to look it up. I'm going to figure it out. If they're biodegradable, then we probably are the guy. You guys look it up too. Let me know. What are we going to figure out? It's a lesson. It's a lesson. And the lesson to me is be a little more concerned up front with the ingredients you're going to use. You got to look at that. Okay. I do. The other part is Don't overreact if people aren't into what you're doing. It's okay too. That's okay too. So I'm pretty sure they're biodegradable in some way. Yeah, they're little gels. It's some kind of a gel that fills up with the water, and then I don't know how to dispose of it. So thanks for even thinking about it and being concerned about it. I'm going to get to giveaway. Let's see. I'm going to have somebody give me a volunteer. I want two, actually, please. Let's get back in the game. Let's get our readings going. We got some really good readings this morning. They're absolutely biodegradable. That's the main reason they're still used. So this guy's attacking me for no reason in the first place. Gosh. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not even going to go. You know what? I feel like going back. They're biodegradable, dude. Get off my butt. No. I already did my peace out. Okay? We're peace out. Okay? And I'm sorry, man. The unrest, the unpeace the other person's going to deal with is the part I wish I wasn't happening, man. I wish we could just walk away kind and like, oh, that's all good, bro. Instead of keep firing off stuff at there's no future in that. Who's my two giveaways? Who are they? Who are my two giveaways in here? I want two people volunteered for giving away. Okay? Let me see. I already told him that when he messaged me too. Mushy, he's on you. Oh, I did. Okay. I'm not trying to put this guy on blast. It is not about him. The message was Pops related. Pops, learn what you're doing before you go big. Be more, pay attention. And Pops, don't overreact when people aren't down with the game. Okay. And we can all, that's the lesson here. And walk out of the room because you don't need to be in there. You don't got to go in there. I got two people. Who? Two people. Eric, you're going to be one of my giveaways. Please, Eric, figure out a way. I like you, Eric. Have you guys seen Eric's hair? Eric's got gorgeous hair. So give me Eric. And John. John's going to do one too. John, I'll bet you. So, I've already got Eric. So thank you for volunteering. If I, the Pope, if you will keep your volunteer out, I'd like to put you down for a reading for tomorrow. I, of the Pope, I am putting you down for a reading tomorrow unless you say it. No. You're down for tomorrow's reading, bro. And for today, we're going to have John and Eric do our giveaways. Right after, we're going to do one reading, a giveaway, then another reading, and a giveaway. Okay, yes, Eric, you got it. You got it. Thank you, guys. You guys are all so cooperative and so kind and good people. Here we go. We got some good readings this morning. Here's one we've all read before. Here's one every one of us has read before. And Cody sent it in. Cody sent this in. And let me tell you, I took a minute because we've all read this one before. Every one of us have seen this and read this one. Some at a very personal level, including Pops. And I read it completely different this time. Completely different. I saw it from a completely different point of view. Never thought of it. You'll see. Oops. Watch this one. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things that I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Grant me the serenity to change, to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. These words changed my life. I have accepted things in the world that I cannot change. It bothers me sometimes, but I accept it. With the courage I've gained through self-discipline and love from those around me, I have made drastic changes in my lifestyle, attitude, outlook, and my life. I am a happier person. Through trial and error, just like mycology, I have grown and will continue to grow into a beautiful person with every positive step I make. Fungi have helped me in my journey to being the best version I can be. Thank you for listening. I love everyone, everything. Please treat everything as if it were you. Peace and love, my friends. I'm not even looking at that as an addict right now. And I've said that prayer a billion times as an addict. And I'm not even saying it as an addict right now. That prayer doesn't have to have an addict involved in praying it. It could be a mushroom grower, man. That's a mushroom grower prayer. It's a mushroom grower prayer. I never ever. I haven't said that prayer in so long because I'm not addicted. I'm not having a problem. I'm always going to be an addict. I just haven't been active in my addiction. 33 years sober. I'll always be that guy. I said that prayer a million times. Help me get out of my addiction. Get where I'm today. But I haven't said this prayer in 5, 10 years. And I read it last night. I read it about 50 times last night. No kidding. About 50 times. As a mushroom grower. Totally different dude. 33 years. Haven't touched cocaine in 33 years. I was the worst cocaine addict on the planet. I was doing $70,000 worth of it a month. Yeah. Welcome to the 80s. Welcome to the cocaine cowboys in the 80s. Yeah. This close to death. Gunshot wounds, drug deals gone bad. Pops was a wild man back in the day. What a beautiful prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things that I can. And gosh darn it, give me the wisdom to know the difference. That's all I want, a little wisdom. If I know the difference, I'm good. We're flying. If I know the difference, it takes a little wisdom. Guess what? Get up to Pop's age and you're gaining some wisdom. Spend 33 years being sober on the deal. Gives you just that much wisdom. You might know the difference. Thank you. Good read. Good. Basic. Look at this as basic. Pop's favorite deal, right? Basic. Woo! Good stuff. Listen to this. I get a text this morning, a DM this morning. Good morning to you, Pops. I love my TMs in the morning, you guys. Good morning, Pops. Just thought you would be happy to hear. We're all going to be happy to hear this. Just thought you'd be happy to hear. It turns out Salty and I live about 10 miles from each other here in Boston. I'm working on a home lab because I can't get enough of it at work, LOL. And Salty and I, we're going to try to link up on some shroom projects. You're bringing people together all over. Happy Thursday, sir. Good morning. Good morning, mycelium network. Keep it up. I'm so proud of you guys. That came from 345 Cyberdelic. 345 and Salty are going to be hanging out. And it's happening, man. It's happening all over the place. All over the place. The naughty professor sent us something in this morning. But let's do a giveaway first. We're popping now. Eric, what's our giveaway? You do a giveaway, Eric. What's your giveaway? How are we doing there, Eric? What are we gonna do? Oh, Johnny, you're right. I'll get the map down. I'll remember the map. Put it down so I can remember. We gotta go 3. Good call, Johnny. Okay. But Eric, what's our giveaway? What are we doing? We're gonna roll through this stuff. Pop spent too much time crying this morning. Let's get rolling. We got this giveaway from Eric, and I have another fantastic reading here that we want to go in. And we got another one after that if we have time. So here we go. Eric, where are you? Okay. What are we talking about? Eyes. Thank you. It all starts with your commitment. You're all here to support one day at a time. It is, man. We got a regular deal going here. And I miss it when I'm not here, man. This weekend was tough. I was like, what the? Here we go. Eric, have you put it out there yet? All right. Well, Eric puts the contest out. Eric, run a contest. Here it is. What is artificial vanilla extract made of? Eric wants to know. My goodness, what is it made of? Paper pulp. Let me see. 1 second. Oh, boy. Here we go. Vanilla extract. Okay. Excuse me. Your answers are hilarious, you guys. Hilarious. You guys are the funniest people in the whole world. Who writes this? This guy are hilarious. Okay. Who writes beaver? Where did beaver come from? Beaver butts. Was looking for beaver. No, it's not a beaver butt. No. Are you kidding me? That's not a beaver butt. No, it can't be. Imitation vanilla is made from synthetic vanillin, which is the compound. Cody, you're all over it. Look at this guy. What are you doing? Cody, you don't know this much about vanilla extract. And beans, and it gives the distinctive flavor. Okay, we're going with Cody. Cody, you tell me who won. Who got beaver butt? Who got the beaver butt? You guys are killing me this morning. I can't believe I had the vanilla extract in my... No way it is a beaver butt. No way. I need to look that up myself. Cody, would you please tell me who your winner is? You got to tell me who got beaver butt. Because castoreum. Okay, castoreum is what does come from the beaver. Okay. Oh my God, what a great question. That is so cool. I'm not joking. All right. I need to know who the winner is. Eric, I believe you. We're totally believing. Mike's the winner. Okay, Eric, thank you. Thank you. Mike, I need you to I'm still beaver butt. Who gets a question with beaver butt? And we think it was Kim. Okay, guess what? Mike and Kim, I want both of your addresses, please. Will Mike and Kim please DM Pops your addresses? There's 2, if it's beaver and butt, 2 answers, we get 2 people, okay? So we got Kim for beaver and we get Mike for butt. How's that? So we're doing beaver butt, Mike and Kim. So get ready. Mike and Kim, I need you guys to send me your dealio so I can send out your dealio. Excuse me. That will be the funniest thing I've heard this morning. Okay, next reading. Let's get straight now. We have to put our straight face on because we can't be beaver butts. All right? No beaver butt. Gosh darn it. Castoreum. Just say castoreum next time and I won't be so darn funny. All right. I have to get serious because this is a good poem. I got to put the serious reader face on now. Cody. Oh my God. I have to wait. Can I put the vanilla away? Because as I'm staring at it, you know what I'm thinking of? Guess what I'm thinking of as I stare at my vanilla for the rest of my life? Hold on. I'll put this away. It just happened to have it right on that shelf, too. I hope you guys think that's as funny as I do, because that stuff is funny. Very proud. I'm so sorry. You guys are killing me, man. Just your comments, man. I wish I could just sit and read comments, guys. All right. Here we go. Oh, okay. This gentleman sent this in. Good poem, good read, okay? He says that I have a poem beside my bed, and it's by Edgar Guest, and it has become my mission statement, and I would like to share it with you. Is anybody happier because you passed his way? Does anyone remember that you spoke to him today? This day is almost over, and its tolling time is through. Is there anyone to utter now a kindly word to you? Did you give a cheerful greeting to the friend who came along? Or a churlish sort of howdy and then vanish in the throng? Were you selfless, pure and simple as you rushed along the way? Or is someone mighty grateful for a deed you did today? Can you say tonight, in parting, with a day that's slipping fast, that you helped a single brother of the many that you passed? Is a single heart rejoicing over what you said or did? Does a man whose hope were fading now with courage look ahead? Did you waste the day or lose it? Was it well or sorely spent? Did you leave a trail of kindness or a scar of discontent? As you close your eyes in slumber, do you think that gods would say, you have earned one more tomorrow by the work you did today? By the work you did today. Keep up the work, my friend. And he says something super, super nice. Did we earn tomorrow's? I know we don't earn anything. Everything's a gift. This next breath's a gift. Plus, a meteor could crash through the ceiling of this place. But do we earn our tomorrows, man, when we lay down? It's a big one. This is a really neat prayer. I like that this guy puts this on his nightstand. That's a pretty big deal. I'm kind of thinking about this one. I might like one. That's a neat idea. Do we earn our tomorrows? I try. I do. I want you guys to know I do, and most of us do too. We're earning our tomorrows. Just be kind. Some of you are passing a lot of people today. Here it is. Did you leave a trail of kindness or a scar of discontent? When you've done something, this deal going on this morning, that's a scar of discontent. What a way to deal with that. Let's start our morning scarring the relationships. No. And somebody might have just said it. Technically, there is never a tomorrow. The sun's always up somewhere. Right? So you got to be earning this thing 24/7 in a way. No scars of discontent. Knock those off. And you're going to choose every move you make. I'm going to make a scar of discontent right here in this situation. I'm in a situation. Here I am. Somebody saying something. I'm going to scar discontent back, or I'm going to leave a trail of peace. That's what I get to choose. I'm going to scar it up good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Or I'm going to leave a trail of kindness. Trail. That's another, oh God, this thing, I could get so deep in it. A trail. You know what happens in a trail? Hansel and Gretel left a trail. Remember that? If we're trailed, we little sign of peace here, a little piece of bread there, a little sign of peace here, a little piece of bread there. People can follow us. They can go exactly where we went, follow the trail. That trail of kindness that we left behind us, they can follow it step by step. If you scar, nobody's following scars. Wow. I want to get another line out of that. Well, let me have one more line out of that thing. This good poem. We've all heard that one. We've heard both of these poems before. We're just mycologists now. We're mycologists now, so we can read them different. We face our world different because we're mushroom growers. Listen to this other line. Can you say tonight in parting, with the day that's slipping fast, it's close, man, you're going to bed. You're going to go lay down now. So the day's slipping fast. Can you say tonight in parting, with the day that's slipping fast, that you helped a single brother of the many that you passed? Before you go to bed tonight, I want you to look back. Who'd you help? If you can say, today's a day I didn't help anybody. Then next day, it's not a beating. You just tell me, tomorrow I don't want to say that to myself. I will find a way to help somebody before I go to bed. One person, boop, one, that's it. Man, you do one a day, you just did 365 people in a year. That's a tribe, bro. That's a small village. You do a small village. One little guy at a time. And what's help mean? Help means the old lady across the street, she got a bag of groceries, boom, they're in the house. I did it. I can go to sleep tonight. Man, I gotta go help somebody. Third reading. Then we're gonna do our giveaway. Are we having a good time here this morning? This is beautiful stuff. You guys are finding some readings, man. Here we go. This comes from John. Okay? This comes from John Slater. And John Slater didn't go the kindness motivational reading. John Slater, what's this? A European bicycle coach proved that 1% increase in your daily life will exponentially explode the quality of your life unless, how could it not? It's an exponential growth. That's the whole deal. It's just like what's happening here. It's the snowball effect of anything you do in your life. Anything. We started out the program telling them 30 years sobriety. One day at a time. Man, if somebody told me the first day I stepped into the freaking rehab, Pops, you're going to be 33 years good on this deal. 33 times 365. That's a whole lot of days. And man, I had to go in there my first hour. I was like, oh, I want to climb out the freaking window. I can't sit in here. They almost have to tie me down. One day, 1 hour, 1 minute at a time for that stuff. For kindness, 1 act at a time. Just one a day. That's our vitamin, our kindness vitamin, 1 act a day. That's it. It makes you feel so darn good too, guys. Makes you feel so good when you wake up in the morning and there's a DM on there that tells you Salty and 345 are 10 miles away from each other. And you know what? Those two gentlemen would have never met if they didn't wake up in the morning, make their bed, and come watch tea. They would never have met if they didn't make their bed in the morning and show up. And then guess what they had to have done? Guess what they had to have done? They had to have been kind to one another. They had to have been having some kind of conversations outside of this deal. Give me a minute. Yeah. That's the deal. That's the deal here. Use this thing maybe on Pops. These guys listen to me, blah, 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 in the morning. Yeah, get after it with each other. Grow. Be kind to each other. The kindness that Salty and 345 must be showing to each other. And they're going to become friends. Friends, I didn't have mushroom friends before this. I was alone, growing mushrooms in my basement. The only guy, like, is this okay? And I'm a weirdo, but I love this. And there's a million of us. There's a million of us. Find it. We're the others. Remember that? There's a whole bunch of us out here, and this little platform is going to help find in other platforms. People, develop your own platforms. Don't wake up in the morning being mean to each other. Wake up in the morning figuring out how can Salty meet 345 sometime this week and get their shroom going. And there's more of you out there. Cody this morning. I had no idea. Cody's sweet, good man. I asked him for his address. He sends me his address. He lives less than 100 miles away from me. Right here. Oh, it's the next thing pops up. Next thing pops up. You're coming over, bro. We got to get you you're only 100 miles away. Man, if I have to drive over there and pick you up, you're coming over here. We're that close. And you don't know. We don't know how many of us are everywhere. Speaking of that, Johnny, the map. Let's do the map. Give me 3. Give me 3. Our new map's coming in 2 more days. It's supposed to be here Thursday. Thursday. It's going to be here Thursday. So give me 3. I want to put 3 pins on the map, guys. Give me 3. We got Clarksville, Tennessee. I see that right there. Now, Clarksville, give me a bigger city that it's going to... Oh, no, it's big enough. I see it right there, bro. Clarksville's big. Clarksville, boom, Tennessee. Clarksville. Got you, Clarksville. Good job. Who do we got? Daytona, Florida. I'm looking down. I see you, Mike. Okay. I'm not missing anybody. When I look down, I see one. Boom, that'll be the one. Okay, we got Daytona. I know we didn't put anything in Daytona. Daytona Beach, way over here on the East Coast. Up there by St. Augustine. There you go, Daytona. And give me one more Philly, Seaborg and Philly. I have not done a Philly, and we got a lot of friends in Philly, Seaborg. So Philly's a good choice. That's Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Pennsylvania is going to be right here. Let's see. Philadelphia. Okay. I'm still looking for it. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's our 3 for today. Listen, guys, I can't wait for the big map. When the big map gets here, I'm going to put the camera up on it. And you can really see, and there's a lot more cities and everything. The big map's going to be cool. But I can tell you right now, just look at this. Look at this. I'm going to just scroll across it. Look at all those pins we're starting to put on. And that's just 3 a day, and there's like 50 of us here that we could really be putting 50 a day on that thing. Look at that. Boop. That is pretty darn cool. Okay? So, let me do the other reading. Or let's do the giveaway. Let's do the other giveaway. Ready? If John is here, John, what's your giveaway? Why don't you go ahead with the giveaway, John? Run the giveaway. Tell me who the winner is. In the meantime, while you're doing the giveaway, John, I'm going to read your reading. Okay? So, John's got that. You guys run that contest while I read John's reading. Okay. There's a little bit to it. And John this morning didn't go for the old motivational kindness reading. He went more for knowledge. John wants to teach us this morning stuff. And it's very, very good stuff that John wants to teach us. You're right, Kathleen. You're right. Tomorrow we'll put some Cali pins in. Okay? Tomorrow, Cali pins. Along the border of living and dying, my cilia sense and digest, interpret, and destroy. More visibly than the bacteria with which they work, The fungi walk between worlds, acting as custodians of the darkness. Some species are so intimately tied to decay that they primarily live in fruit from dead animal parts. Once found fruiting from a buried once found fruiting from a buried box of baby's bones, a certain necrophiliac fungus is often used in forensic investigations to detect the corpse of murder victims. They'll walk around and they can literally find out, oh, there might be one buried there because they can see the type of mushroom that's growing. And that's the type of mushroom that grows on dead corpses. So there might be a dead body buried under there because there's that type of mushroom. Wow. The myco-corrosion of fungi threatens every relic of history, from 35,000-year-old cave paintings in La Croix, France, to all glass, concrete, plastic, wood, ceramic, rock, and metal objects created today. The dry rotting fungi, and it mentions a whole bunch Latin names, can crumble human structures in a matter of years. Fungus can crumble human structures in a matter of years. Just as various polypores regularly destroy ships, mines, and bridges, and make 15 to 20% of lumber unsellable. With its preference for corroding railroad ties, the train wrecker has been suspected for causing major derailments in the past. Mushrooms eating away railroad ties have caused trains to derail. The USDA was so afraid of this fungus that the closely related shiitake mushroom was banned from importation until 1972. Didn't know. Today, the lichen, blah blah, Soredia, is rapidly dissolving limestone monuments in urban deserts and can degrade death-defying prosthetic hearts. And the kerosene fungus feeds on jet fuel, causing planes to crash. In the end, fungi will destroy everything that humans have ever created, driving monuments to the earth. It is the fungi that will carry life through the cruelest acts that humans perpetrate against nature and will redefine spaces for plants, animals, and the wild to thrive. Fungi set the time limits on human production, a law resisted by past civilizations that built their great monuments from stone. To gain time, ancient people had to fight the unstoppable force of fungal decay. Thus, as the ultimate harbingers of death, fungi not only symbolize the impermanence of an individual, but also the fragility of one's way of life, with each hypha slowly decaying the hourglass of a culture's legacy. That's deep. Man, that fungus is out there. It's going to keep on decaying, it's going to decay us away. And yet, through these realizations, we're likely had, though these likely, back up. And yet, these realizations were likely had by many people of the past, mycophobia cannot be dismissed as the only outcome of tantophobia, which is the fear of one's death, or even the fear of losing one's culture. Many past and present societies had a reverence for death, often embracing it as a natural, integral, and a sacred part of life. For the Haida people of southwestern Canada, this was expressed in part by the burial of deceased shaman with figurines of Agarican that were carved into shapes meant to capture and protect the spirit of the departed. To risk or sacrifice one's life is seen in many societies as a great honor and the mark of emotional or spiritual maturation. Confronting death directly and embracing its inevitability can be quite positive and can assist a person in their own self-development. To assume that a microphobic culture was afraid of death in its exoteric form may be erroneous. Nothing more than the projection of a researcher's own beliefs and fears. Here's kind of the close of this. It is not the physical acts of death and destruction that lead to a fear of fungi. Then perhaps it was what death and the mushroom represented. Death is not just the loss of one's body, but also the destruction of the self, one's ego. To face death is to humbly surrenders one's to face death is to humbly surrender one's understanding of existence, and in effect, admit that one can never understand the universe in its entirety. Such an act is in direct contrast to the ego-based mind of everyday awareness that is constantly working to confirm its assurances, often by avoiding what we don't understand. To those incapable of facing the death of their ego, the mysterious mushroom would readily be avoided so that they don't have the remainders of life and life's unknowable secrets. Maybe this is why so many ancient cultures only permitted the elite and the priests to touch fungi. So powerful was their wisdom. In contrast to the control systems of states and religions, access to these mysteries can be obtained through direct and personal working with fungi. As covered in chapter 12, this class-based segregation was likely also an attempt to cover up the knowledge gained from psychoactive fungi, a power reserved for only the elect and only the hidden, only hidden from the unfit. If this was the case, then to control the lessons of the fungi, the elite may have created an artificial fear around them and intentionally limited access to their study. There's a couple more, he didn't include those in the reading, but it goes on, and it's very clear what the whole point of this is that we have personal relationships now with mushrooms and our ability to expand our own consciousness if we're willing to face the fact that we don't have anything under control. We're willing to be able to say, I'm able to go blank with my ego. I'm able to give control to everything else and face death. Face death with as much happiness and as much clarity as you would face your life. I'm happy to be alive every day, but I'm gonna be happy to be dead too. At the end of the day, I'm gonna really be happy to be dead. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm gonna end up being a fungi. I'll end up being a fungi. Somewhere along the line. And that's okay with me. And when I do die, if I keep going the way I'm going now, if I don't turn around and go get that cocaine pipe out again that I put away, if I keep doing the things I'm doing now, I'm gonna have a fulfilled life, one day at a time. And yeah, through history, they took the fungus, which was, especially the psychoactive, and they held on to it, kept it, and they used it to control their whole tribes and societies and everything. They're still doing it today, guys. That's why we're here. That's why Pops won't wear a mask. That's why Pops shows up every morning, and people say, Pops, why do you do it? We had a big discussion the other night on Discord. Why is Pop not afraid? I'm afraid. I'm afraid, but I don't care. They're not going to control us. There's no shamans anymore. And the big money people, they can't come into my house and tell me that I can't grow medicine in a tub, that I have to buy it off of their shelf. No, I'm not buying it off of your shelf. I will never buy it off of your shelf, and I will always use it, and I will always continue to dispense it. But we are not buying it off of your shelf. You will not make us afraid of it. You are not going to be the guy in charge of it. We're going to be in charge of it ourselves. And no one guy's in charge either. Here's one more thing right here. I did this morning on my deal. Power. There's power. You know where the power is, guys? Where's the power? Where's the power? Where's the power? The power is in the we, in the W-E part. That's right, Cody. The power's in the we. There's no one guy in here. There's no I in there. Nothing else. The power's in the we. And you know who's a we this morning? Who showed me a we? 345, Cyberdelic, and Salty. They're doing the big we. There's power in this deal. We the people. Okay? Love this. Where's our giveaway? Johnny, did you guys get the winner? I was rambling over here, and I didn't find our winner. Who was our winner? Who? Awesome. I like that, John. What you wrote there. That's good. That's good. So, this morning, thanks, man. I woke up this morning. I had a great morning. Boom. This guy, one guy, Trolley McWoley, just pops off, and then I handled it correctly. I can tell you right now. Go read him. You'll find out that's how you want to handle things. I want to be a good example. Be a good example to the people around you. If somebody wants to say something, that's okay. He has every right to his agenda. We're not saying there's anything wrong with his idea. A matter of fact, I didn't think of it. I should be better. I want to be a smarter, more on-the-ball guy in this deal. So he had a great point. After that, don't start scarring the landscape. Walk away. Trail of kindness behind you. Nobody wants to look at your breadcrumbs. I mean, make sure that your breadcrumbs, if they're following behind and picking up breadcrumbs, by the time they get to your cottage, they found a shack of love, baby. The whole way there. One little breadcrumb at a time. A shack of love. That's what they're going to find when they get to your house. Okay? Don't leave this scar of discontent anywhere behind you. That trail, I love that idea. The trail of disconnect. Because do a trail, there has to be a lot of footsteps in that deal. He didn't say just do one act. There's a trail of them. Step after step after step. I'm going to drop a little kindness act. Drop the guy at the corner yesterday, hungry, $5 bill in his pocket. There was a little trail. Boom. The lady at the store, you held the door open for her. Boom. That's a little spot on the trail. The lady with the pretty fingernails, you said, oh, God, that's nice fingernail. Boom. That's something on the trail. Did you send anybody a thank you note this morning? Boom. That's a fingernail. That's a footprint on the trail. What are we doing, man? One little step, one little boom, 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 boom. And all I want, if Pop could beg, if Pop could plead from his family, one act a day, please. Don't get carried away. You don't got to go 12. Nobody asked you to run a lap of kindness today. You didn't have to run a lap of it. One lap. Boop. One. That's it. Do one. I swear that's the coolest thing. You know what I just thought of? Do one. Write it down on a piece of paper. Boop. Write it down. That was it. That was my one for the day. Checked it off the list. I'm good. Discipline. One a day. One a day. Discipline. Write it down. Guess what you're going to do at the end of the week? Go read your list. Man, I'm a freaking kind dude. I leave a trail behind me. I can prove it. I prove it not to the world, because the world's not keeping my score. I don't want the world to see this scorebook. But I prove it to myself. I can prove it to me. I'm going to go read my scorebook. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Keep a scorebook for yourself. Don't let anybody see it. That's yours. And it's your trail of kindness, man. Leave a trail behind you. You can do it. We can all do one little baby act in the morning. That's it. Make it in the afternoon. You woke up late. That's okay. You know your first act of kindness? This should be on the top of the list. Top of the list. I'm going to show you my first act of kindness today. Pops, calm down. I'm looking in the other camera. Calm down. First act of kindness today. You ready? Leave a trail, baby. You ready for the first act of kindness? I'm going to write it down. I'm going to turn around and show it to you guys. I want you guys to start saying out loud, what do you think? Whoever says it first gets a prize. What do you think Pop's first act of kindness today is? What's his first act? I'm going to write it down. First act of kindness to yourself. There we go. First thing you do every morning. You can put on your list every morning. First step. First step. You did. Boom. You did it. Help. Help. You're it. Help's always the sharpest guy in the room. Help! Send me your address. I need it. You make your bed, gosh darn it. You make your bed. And why? Why? Because you're kind to yourself, man. Because you just set yourself up to win. Because you're going to be a winner today. And it's a small act of kindness. Guess why it's really kind? Because no one else has to come behind you and make it. That's number one. So you're being kind to everybody else in the deal. Whoever else is in your home, whoever else is living in your environment, doesn't have to follow up and clean up your crap. You're cleaning up your own. So there's your first act of kindness. You're actually acting kind to every single person in the building. Number one. But number two, you're setting yourself up to win. How kind can you be when you wake up in the morning and say, today, I'm going to be a winner. Today, the first step I make is going to be to win. That's pure kindness. Pure kindness. So every day, at the top of your list, make your bed. Okay? I got to get out of here too. We got a beautiful morning. Thanks, guys. Readers for tomorrow. I need 2 readers for tomorrow. 2 readers. Give them to me quick. And then we're going to fly out of here by saying, I want to say blink on our way out. Remembering that we only have this much time left on the deal. So, 2 readers. Give me 2 readers. 2 readers. I ran too long here this morning. Gosh, it's been a beautiful morning. 2 readers. I want 2 readers. I'm waiting for them to scroll by. Dirt and Richard and Salty. I got you for 1. That's right. You're down for 1. Dirt, you're gonna pick 1 too. Dirt, pick a reading, anything about kindness or anything you want to read. You've seen what we've been reading here in the mornings, okay? Let's blink ourselves out of here. Dirt, send me something if you get a chance. Blink us out of here. I'm going to roll some names. Blink, blink, blink. Happy face. See you guys. Richard, see you. Dirty, thank you, bro. Ophelia, blink. That man. Michael, Richard, blink out of here, guys. Ariel, Eric, stay hydrated, bro. Help Grow, Will, Bradley, Michael, Just a Mess, Leonard, that man, John, you guys are all making this happen. Jeffrey, there you are. Josh and Ophelia. And Sweet Competition, and Mike Powers, and V-Dunk, and Kim Cool, and Ree, and Will, Jason Grayson. Remember, we got to blink, guys. It's this big. Spend it today being beautiful, being kind. Leave that trail. Okay? Man, I wish I'd had a chance to say some more names here. Names and numbers that are supposed to DM me, send those in to me. I'm sorry I ran long today. I'll see you guys here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning because I already miss ya. Peace. Pops. Love. Out.